hit that bell notification so you get notified anytime and every time I go live here on Rumble. You never want to miss a transmission, especially, guys, we are 7 days out, right? 7, 8 down. Yeah, we are days out. About a week out. Yeah, we're about a week out. Next Monday, the inauguration of Donald J. Trump, ladies and gentlemen, is going down. Is going down, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. We covered some concerns of whistleblowers in the federal government with concerns of some abnormal, anomalous requests for medical personnel that have not been requested as an average practice in past inaugurations. Dan Bongino also sounding the alarm that he believes President Trump's life is in danger, as do I. And we have some more reports that we're going to go over tonight as well. But before we get to that, we are going to continue this deep dive on this California, in my opinion, controlled demolition disaster. They want to call it a natural disaster. They want to say that this is the most horrific wildfire disaster in California history, at least in decades. We haven't seen anything like that in a long time. It's climate change. Definitely not illegal alien Mexicans. Definitely not illegal alien Mexicans, which by the way, was confirmed. I told you guys. I told you when we covered the clip. What did I tell you? It's probably an illegal alien, probably some Mexican guy. Remember the guy? Remember the El Rodney King guy? Rodney King.
Yo, dog, you gotta break some records
Oh, Rodney King, my
bitch.
bicicleta. Mi bicicleta. It turns out that the guy is actually an illegal alien. Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that?
I'll be back.
All the gay people in LA.
Would you look at that? Well, I mean, that was easy. That was easy. It doesn't take like Nostradamus, you know what I mean? It doesn't take a prophet to be able to predict something like that. So we're going to cover all these details. We're going to continue this deep dive because every day that goes by, there's more intel being released and more intel being uncovered in relation to the California Inferno. That's what I'm going to call it, the California Inferno. And so we're gonna cover all this, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot, just like the past few transmissions. I mean, every single show is at least 4.5 hours long. So we got a lot more intel. This is not what they're trying to present it to be. Gavin Newsom, that guy has to be gay, dude. I think he's a homosexual, honestly. He's doing interviews, and he's like going like this. You see this? Have you guys seen the clips? Literally, like a little girl. Like, I'm just like, this guy's gay, dude. Straight up, this guy's a sodomite. No straight guy acts like that or talks like that. So we're gonna cover all of this. So sit back, relax. Enjoy your dinner, or if you are at work and you got me on your AirPods or your wireless headphones, we got a lot of intel. Gonna be a great show. Hopefully it's entertaining and informative. That's what I aim for here on Drew Hernandez Live. So make sure to support the broadcast. Check out the official DrewHLive.com merch store. The link is in the description below. Make sure to support the sponsors of Drew Hernandez Live. The link is in the description below, NeutronicsLabs.com. Make sure to show them some love as well. And you know what? I think I'm going to save... Maybe we'll save our Riga Roulette. Maybe we'll save our Riga Roulette nights for going crazy with the monthly subscriptions. Maybe we'll save that for Thursdays or Fridays. Maybe we'll just do that once a week. I think that'd be fun. You know, I think that'd be super fun because we get a lot of new people in on the show, which is great, by the way, because our show is definitely growing, and it's all because of you guys, and we appreciate that. So, all right, we're going to cover all of this again. If you're just tuning in, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, hit that bell notification so you get notified anytime I go live. Because, guys, I suspect this is going to be a wild 4 years. This is not going to be smooth sailing. Like I said, we're going to cover that report, too. More reports coming out that federal operatives and the federal government, they are all preparing. They are all getting ready to oppose Trump and sabotage Trump for the next 4 years. This is going to be happening on a domestic level and a global level as well, just like the final year of his first term. They're not going to wait 3 years and get going on year 4. They're going to start immediately. So I don't say that to scare you. I say that to prepare you. So we are not blindsided and we are not caught surprised when it all goes down. So, all right, we got a lot of intel to cover tonight. Hope you guys had a great and a safe weekend. I know it's cold in some places here in the United States. I don't know where you're at, but where we're at, we've been getting freeze warnings, you know? So, it's usual. It's January. You know? Get a rig a coat. Get a rig a coat. You know what I'm saying? Get a rig a coat. Put your coat on, rigger. Stay warm. But, okay. So, in my opinion, the controlled demolition and catastrophe in the state of California continues. And the death toll has risen in Los Angeles to 12,000 homes being reported. Businesses burned, Palisades, eaten, fires rage uncontained. As this continues into another week as we get closer to Inauguration Day. And like I said, we're going to be covering various reports, starting with revelations of further budget cuts. And Gavin Newsom is just casually talking, and he literally called it this, LA 2.0. LA 2.0. What did I tell you guys? And everyone's like, conspiracy. They're not getting ready for a smart city. Even we know they have plans for a smart city by 2028, but are they really? Would they really allow some kind of operation and mass devastation in order for some kind of land grab to get the conversation going? Of course they would. That's what they do. What do you think 9/11 was? All right? Same thing, same concept when it comes to what is going on behind the curtain. The big gay Wizard of Oz, Gavin Newsom, is getting ready to sodomize you. The big gay Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. Come here, I use my hair gel as lube. Yeah, that guy's gay. That guy's gay. But here we go. And by the way, Gavin Newsom is trying to psyop the general public from this huge Newsweek report that dropped the past couple of days. Gavin Newsom cut $100 million from fire prevention budget in 2024. California Governor Gavin Newsom cut $100 million from the state's fire prevention budget in 2024 before residents in the Los Angeles area were hit by the wildfires. This is a Newsweek report. So let's dive into this immediately. I wanted to get straight into this, and then we'll do commentary after. Gavin Newsom cuts, here's the Newsweek report, $100 million from fire prevention budget before California fires. The 2024-25 California state budget, which Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law in June 2024, slashed funding for wildfire and forest resilience by $101 million. That's a lot. As part of a series of cutbacks, according to an analysis by the state's legislative analyst office. Now check this out. Watch where this goes. However, overall, the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, CAL FIRE's, wildfire protection budget has increased sharply from $1.1 billion in 2014 to $3 billion in 2023, much of which took place after Newsom became governor in 2019. I'll explain this right now. Speaking to Newsweek, a spokesperson from Newsom said that under the governor's leadership, the California fire budget had doubled from $2 billion in 2019, 18 to 2019, to $3.8 billion in 2024 to 2025. However, there's still $100 million on the cut. That's a lot of money. They're trying to act like that was like, I don't know, $100,000 off the budget. What difference does that make? What, $101 million? That's still a lot of money. Where did that go to? Like lesbian firefighters, woke black retards, baby killer agendas, illegal aliens, right? So whilst the department's personnel went from 5,829 to 10,741 over the same period. What matters here is not necessarily the quantity, but the quality. Because you could have a jump in employees, and you could have a jump in the budget, but we need to know where the money went, what the money was spent on, and the quality of that which you purchased. And also, if there is a so-called jump in your personnel, what is the quality of that personnel? What do they know, and what do they do? But you won't get numbers like that. You won't get intel like that because they will keep it hidden from the public. Why it matters? Since Tuesday, Los Angeles, as we've been covering, has been hit by various fires, tens of thousands of properties, lots of criticism as to be expected. Therefore, an analysis of California's 2024 budget bill, which covers its budget for the 2024-2025 fiscal year, by the state's Legislative Analysis Office, concluded it slashed $101 million from 7 wildfire and forest resilience programs. That is a lot of money. And that is a lot of support. And that is a huge, I would argue, obvious topic of this conversation. The California Analyst Office is an impartial body that analyzes the economic impact of proposed laws and is overseen by the state legislative budget committee. And of course, we know the California leadership prioritizes what? DEI, lesbians, homosexuals, woke black people, minorities. That's their emphasis. Cuts include a reduction of $5 million in spending on CAL FIRE fuel reduction teams, including funds used to pay for vegetation management work by the California National Guard. This left the total available for this scheme at $129 million. That's a lot of money. However, $101 million is still a lot of money as well, and one must ask themselves, does this play a huge part into the budget of what is necessary to keep this state secure and safe from these type of wildfires? An additional $4 million was removed from a forest legacy program aimed at encouraging good management practices from landowners, whilst $28 million was slashed from funds provided to multiple state conservancies to increase wildfire resilience. It's pretty interesting that a lot of this massive budget cut is quite literally correlated directly to fire prevention, to exactly what's going on right now. But hey, all that money went to homosexuals, it went to woke black people, it went to killing babies, it went to illegal aliens. They cut all that money to make more room. Oh, and the homeless. And the homeless. And the homeless. All the money. It's California, right? All of your taxpayer money goes to illegal aliens, goes to infanticide programs, goes to DEI, government jobs, like the lesbian fire chief that makes nearly, $700,000 a year? Just for what? Being the first lesbian fire chief. All your money goes to this. All of this. It goes to nonsense. It goes to nonsense. Not securing you. Not making sure there's fire prevention in your state or your city. Not making sure that you have water reservoirs filled. Not ensuring the survival of your state. No, social justice. Black people. Illegal aliens. Making sure the gays have little centers all over California. Right? That's what is the priority, and that's where all your money goes. All your taxpayer money goes to nonsense, and you can't have a say in it. And if you do say something and you are opposed to it, well, you're just a bad person and a bigot and a racist, and the list goes on, right? Like, hey, I don't think my taxpayer money should be going to, you know, homosexual LGBTQ programs. I'm not in favor of that. And the homeless. All my money goes to the homeless. All of your money goes to the homeless. And then all of the homeless in the United States love to migrate, literally, to Los Angeles. Why? Because Gavin Newsom starts stacking the homeless all over the place. I mean, have you been to Venice Beach? Venice Beach used to be nice. Now you go down to Venice Beach and it's a bunch of homeless people. I've had family that lived in Venice Beach, beach homes, complaining. There's like a homeless guy sleeping at my front door. And these are like multi-million-dollar homes out here. Like, what is going on? And I call the city and they don't do anything. I'm like, yeah, because you live in California. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it's going to go. They prioritize illegal aliens and the homeless that come from all over the world. All of your money gets allocated to this, not you. Nothing benefits you. You drive around the highways and the freeways in California, and especially like the Inland Empire. I only maybe go down and visit family maybe once, twice a year. And anytime I'm driving through the IE or the Inland Empire, I'm just like, they're still doing this construct. They're still doing this? They've been doing this since like 2016. 2007. They're still doing this? I've been in the car with my mom. She's like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're not doing anything. All your money is going to the homeless and homosexuals and DEI paychecks. That's all your money's going. There's nothing, no improvement here. The infrastructure is just deteriorating, right? Oh, but don't worry. Anytime the CCP comes, anytime Xi Jinping comes, Gavin Newsom will clean up the state immediately. Anytime there's a huge sporting event like the Super Bowl, oh, they clean up like that, like nothing. Literally overnight. And the 2028 Olympics are coming up, and they're getting ready for that smart city in Los Angeles. Los Angeles 2.0. It's going to be great. You're all going to live in pods, own nothing, be happy, be totally dependent on the state. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Don't you love it? Anyways, cuts included a reduction of $5 million in spending on CAL FIRE fuel reduction teams, including funds used to pay for vegetation management work by the California National Guard. This left the total available for the scheme at $129 million. An additional $4 million was removed from a forest legacy program aimed at encouraging good management practices from landowners, whilst $28 million was slashed from funds provided to multiple state conservancies to increase wildfire resilience. Another $8 million was taken from monitoring and research spending, which had largely been given to CAL FIRE and California universities, whilst $3 million was removed from funding for a forest data hub, a home hardening pilot scheme designed to make homes more resilient to wildfires, had its funding cut by $12 million. But hey, at least you got the first lesbian fire chief, right? However, despite the recent reductions, the overall amount included in CAL FIRE's standard wildfire protection budget surged from around $1.1 billion to 2014 to $3 billion in 2023, with Politico noting there was a sharp uptick under Newsom. Now, my question is this like some type of surface level money redirecting laundering scheme? Because if the budget doubled, yet the fire prevention is literally close to nothing. I mean, just take a look at the California, inferno right now. You have empty hydrants, empty water reservoirs. The LAFD calling frantically, saying they don't have enough resources on the ground, to the point right now where you have Hollywood celebrities calling in private firefighter teams. You have firefighters from Texas driving over into the state of California to help out. You even have firefighters from Mexico. Mexico! That's how pathetic California is, that we need Mexican firefighters. Which, I mean, I guess is appropriate because California literally is like not even a part of the United States anymore. It's just been totally given over to illegal aliens. Straight up. That's why it calls itself a sanctuary state. Like, how pathetic is that? How pathetic is it that we as a country, we as a nation, right? I think Zelensky came out and agreed, we'll send over 150 firefighters or something like that. Like, how pathetic is that one of the greatest states, one of the most wealthiest states in the Union, the state of California, does not, which, by the way, see, that's why it doesn't make sense to me. Because their argument is, well, we cut $100 million from the budget, but just so you know, the budget did, like, double, quadruple under Gavin Newsom's leadership. Yeah, but still nothing's being done, right? So the money is going somewhere, not where it needs to go. That is what I'm seeing here. Mexican firefighters, dude. How pathetic. It's so pathetic. This is America, dude. This is America. What a third world country, dude. Los Angeles, the state of California, and I hate to have to say this because I love California. That is my home. That is where I was born and raised. Cali. It sucks to see this, and I hate to have to say this, but it's the truth. California's a hellhole. That's why I left, because of stuff like this. You won't be hung out to dry. You'll be hung up to die. Yes, we need firefighters from Ukraine. We need Mexican firefighters. Oh, but Gavin Newsom saying, that's a misleading report that we cut $100 million from the fire prevention budget. We just allocated resources elsewhere. Really? So then, obviously we're taking a look at the budget right here, and some of that resource could have actually maybe helped prevented some of these fires. And obviously your resources are limited if you need Mexican firefighters from Mexico flying in to help. Why? Pathetic, dude. Pathetic. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And I think people don't stop to actually realize how bad this is, especially if you live in California. You get kind of desensitized. You get kind of demoralized. This just becomes normal to you. It's not normal. It's not normal at all. I remember when I left California, my wife and I, we moved, and maybe for the first 2 years after leaving the state, everywhere we would go, we would talk to people, we would have, go to the grocery store, have experiences, out getting dinner and, having conversations with neighbors and family, and we would always end up looking at each other like, it's like, are we in a different country? You go back to California and it's like a literal different country. A literal different country. And I mean, but, people want to come out and say, California's California. Yeah, dude, I know. Rigged elections. You have leaders that are going to kill you and get you killed and then laugh in your damn face when you confront them and you're crying and begging them for some kind of help. When, by the way, Gavin Newsom is really trying to make it look like he's doing something now after he gaslit the general public and told everybody that it was misinformation and disinformation, that everybody's lying, saying that there was no water in the reservoirs, saying there was no water in the hydrants, saying that firefighters themselves are liars. Now, all of a sudden, he's trying to do a full 360 180, excuse me. He's trying to do a full 180 and make it look like he cares about you. And this is a time for Americans to come together. This is a time, and he's talking like this. This is a time where, I swear, dude, I have the clip. This is a time for Americans to come together, and there's gonna be crazy price gouging. It's like a little teenage girl. It's weird, dude. Don't fall for it. This guy hates you. You think I'm kidding, huh? Look at.
I was just talking to Josh Green, governor
This guy's gay, dude. This is a gay guy right here. Straight guys don't act like this. Look.
Down in Hawaii. You had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties and the like. So we're already working with our legal team.
What is this? What is this?
Down in Hawaii.
With no audio. Just put no audio. Look at this. What is that? What kind of straight guy moves like this? Listen, ladies, all the women in the chat, if you were talking to a guy, you're interested in a guy, and he starts moving like this, what are you thinking to yourself? What are you? Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at. He's like a teenage girl. Oh yeah. Oh, there's gonna be no price gouging. Oh yeah. It's like this guy's gay, dude. Straight up.
All the gay people in LA. All the gay people in LA.
Maybe he was talking about him. All the gay people in LA, like Gavin Newsom. But anyways, I'll come back to that. He's really trying to do a 180. Don't fall for it, dude. Okay, this guy hates you. He doesn't care about you. He's only doing it because he wants to be president. Okay? That's it. All right? You know, the funny thing is, they're so used to just rigging elections and stealing elections. They don't care about their performance. They don't care if they perform. All they care is if they, check all the boxes. They do the DC elite run. Be a senator, a congressman, maybe a governor, and then you go for the White House. You go to Bohemian Grove. You get sodomized a few times by both parties. Some Hollywood elites. You get photographed and blackmailed. They'll have you have sex with a child. You leave, come back home, and okay, now you can go be president, right? Now you can go to the White House because we got you in check. We're going to keep you in check. Remember these photos? Remember these videos? You remember that? Remember Bohemian Grove when we had you bent over? Right, Gavin Newsom? You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, this guy's gay, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, dude. This guy's gay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
All the gay people in LA.
This guy's gay, dude. He's just putting on a show. He's literally just putting on a show. Do not fall for this. Do not fall for this. You're smarter than that, okay? You are smarter than that. I know you are. However, again, I will say this again. You got to ask, okay, well, if your argument, in which that's the argument he's trying to make, let me show you here. Let's just go here. Look, Gavin Newsom launches website to battle wildfire misinformation. Gee, I wonder what that means. Gavin Newsom launches website to battle wildfire misinformation. Says California did not cut firefighting budget. So now he's denying the reports. Watch this. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced the launch of a new website aimed at countering misinformation. That's his concern right now. Misinformation. Not your life, not your house, not your property. No. Misinformation about the Los Angeles wildfires, including claims that his administration cut funding for firefighting efforts, which we just went over. Here's what he posted. A lot of misinformation out there, Newsom wrote on a post on X. Just launched a new website to ensure the public has access to fact-based data around the southern wildfire. He's like a little girl. He's used to that. It's like straight up Bohemian Grove behavior, dude. Straight up Bohemian Grove. And if you don't know what Bohemian Grove is, Go on Rumble. You won't find it on YouTube. Go on Rumble. Type in Bohemian Grove Alex Jones infiltrates. Okay. It's in the woods. In the woods. These Hollywood elites meet in the woods in California. All these Hollywood elites, political elites. Yeah, it's a real place. A real place. They worship the owl god. They're all touching each other. Very homosexual. It's very gay. It's very homosexual. Yeah, so that's totally Bohemian Grove behavior. Hey, George Bush. Hey. You know, the guy's super gay. Who does that? Who acts like that? What kind of straight person acts like that? They don't. They don't. Straight people don't act like that. Let's just take a look at his direct post on X. Gavin Newsom said a lot of misinformation out there. Just launched a new website to ensure the public has access to fact-based data around the Southern California wildfires. The truth. California did not cut our firefighting budget. We have nearly doubled the size of our firefighting army and built the world's largest aerial firefighting fleet. Which is false, we just looked at the money. CA has increased forest management tenfold since we took office. California will not allow for looting. Oh, man. Yeah, this is after he called you a liar. This is after he called firefighters in the state liars for not having enough water in the reservoir. Or not having enough water in their fire hydrants. He called them all liars. And he says they're misinformation. He says you're misinformation. He says I'm misinformation when he said that we are the liars for telling the truth. You trust this guy? You believe anything this guy says? I don't.
All the gay people in LA.
That's my new favorite sound on the soundboard now. Newsom highlighted several ongoing claims in his post promoting the website, CaliforniaFireFacts.com. He denied reports that the state cut the firefighting budget and instead has nearly doubled the size of our firefighting army and built the world's largest aerial firefighting fleet. He also argued that the state has increased forest management tenfold since he took office and that the state will not allow for looting. Yet all of those things are happening under his watch. Right. Gee. Yeah, you increased it. You doubled the size of your firefighting army. Maybe. With what, a bunch of lesbians and woke black people? We doubled the size of our firefighting army. We doubled it. That's why we need Mexicans. We need to ship in Mexicans. Mexican firefighters. I just get like, in my mind, when I heard that, when I saw that, I'm just like, I'm not surprised. But in my mind, I just envisioned like a scene from the Three Stooges, you know, like showing up as firefighters and walking in circles and like, you know, bopping each other in the nose, like Moe smacking Curly in the, you know, on the top of the head, and Larry on the side of the face multiple times, running in circles with Tecate, you know? Mexican firefighters, dude. Mexican firefighter. I'm gonna get to it, man. We're gonna refute everything that Gavin has said. He's full of crap. He's lying to you. Because if you doubled your firefighting army, why do you need Mexican firefighters? Why do you need firefighters from Ukraine? Why do you need firefighters coming from Texas? Like, okay, we appreciate it. We have Americans from Texas that want to come help Americans in California. We get it, but don't sit here and claim that you're doing such a grand job and that you didn't cut the budget. You clearly did. Just because there's more money in this Cal Fire budget doesn't mean all the money is going where it needs to go. Because if it did, then why is this happening? Why is there a lack of resources, like actual resources? Well, we know because the LAFD, we covered this, gave a ton of their surplus materials and their equipment to Ukraine in 2022. So, gee, wow, that's awesome, isn't it? There should be no need for Mexican firefighters or firefighters from Ukraine if Gavin Newsom has doubled his firefighting army. A lie. It's gaslighting. It's what it is. Yeah, he wants to be president. He wants to keep you in the matrix thinking he cares. And he's a great governor. He's responding. Yes, he should. What a joke. What a joke. Oh my gosh, dude. Mexican firefighters.
All the gay people in LA.
I'm sorry, man. When I saw that, I'm just like, what? How embarrassing. How embarrassing. You got people all over social media. What a great thing. Don't you understand that these people set you up to die and then they prop themselves up as the heroes when it should have never happened in the first place? Gee, how convenient, don't you think? Stop rewarding these people that are literally destroying your life just because they put on a show to try to make it look like they care all of a sudden. No, hold them accountable, dude. Hold them accountable. Double the size. Okay, dude. Okay, he also argued that the state has increased forest management tenfold. Tenfold! Tenfold! Wow, yeah, that's why there was water in the reservoirs, huh, Gavin? Which you tried to deny in the beginning, but you got blasted for it all over. And now you're admitting it. Tenfold! It's sure working, Gavin. It's sure working. My question is, did money actually go to this? My other question is, what is the quality of the so-called army of firefighters that are working on fire prevention? What is the quality of this work? Because I could spend $10 million on cheap labor and get terrible quality of work and labor. Or I could spend $10 million on few, right? I could spend $10 million on a large quantity of cheap labor, and the quality will go down. Or I could spend $10 million on a low quantity, and the quality goes up. You tell me. What's your theory, chat? They don't add up to me. And you always got to follow the money. Because this guy's claiming, yeah, we increased forest management tenfold, but California is literally burning to the ground. Okay. Okay. Or, I know why this is happening.
All the gay people in LA.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Obviously, Gavin Newsom is full of crap. He's lying to you, in my opinion. It doesn't add up. He expects you to be stupid. Expects you to be dumb. Expects you not to listen to what he says, and then he changes it, and then now he's coming out after these damning reports come out that there were massive budget cuts to the fire prevention in the state of California, and he tries to say, well, actually, we've spent more money and we've added more firefighters yet, but this is still happening. So what's the quality of the money you've been spending? Because spending a lot of money doesn't mean you're doing anything. And also, where's the rest of the money going? What salaries are being paid? Are they just lesbians and woke blacks getting these ridiculous $250,000 salaries for doing what? Teaching diversity? Teaching inclusion? A bunch of retardation in the LAFD? That doesn't even matter. They're not even focusing on fire prevention. Did you cut some of these fire prevention programs to focus on DEI and making sure people worship gays and black people? That's what I want to know. I think that's what we all want to know. Right? It's probably all the gays in LA. Gays in LA. The gays in LA. Okay, we just went over this report. So, yes, that is huge. And to make matters worse, all of these figures that he puts together, it's, I mean, you got to understand, this is a guy that wants to run for president. He will run for president in 2028. They're going to install Kamala as governor of California. California's cooked, beyond cooked. No pun intended. I don't think this is going to change anything. Because there are still retards. I've been watching it on social media all day. Wow, great job, Gavin Newsom. Great job bringing in the Mexican firefighters. Great job. You're actually doing something. When they're the ones that created this mess to begin with. It's preventable. It's not a matter of how you respond. It's a matter of how you respond when it's an actual natural disaster out of your control and there was nothing you could have done about it. No, this could have been prevented in many ways. But they focus on DEI. They focus on critical race theory. They focus on worshiping gays. They focus on social justice, funding the police, taking that money and spending on it illegal aliens and the homeless, okay? Well, this is why I tell people, live in the state of California at your own damn risk, dude. Because if something goes down like this, whether it's done by them or a natural disaster, bye. Bye. You'll be smoked quicker than a joint from Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? There and it's gone. There and you're gone, dude. You're gone. You'll be smoked quicker than a joint from Snoop Dogg, dude. That's true. That's true. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually going to change things for California. I mean, in theory, normally it would. But people may give Gavin Newsom a pass. People may give Karen, was it Bass? A pass. There does seem to be a push against her. There does seem to be a call for her to resign. But Newsom, because he wants to run for president, he's going to do some PR control. He's going to do some damage control. And also, this is convenient for him. But I think he's failed already. But he's really trying to turn it around and use this. I guarantee you, mark my words, in 2028, Gavin Newsom will run for president. And in 2028, he will use this entire time to point back to how well he did during a natural disaster and a national crisis that required unifying different states, that required a joint effort with the federal government and the local government of the state of California, and also unified working with foreign nations, with the Mexican firefighters and the Ukraine firefighters. And then you and I will sit there and remember this guy told everyone that they were liars when we said there was no water in the reservoirs. This guy told firefighters that they were liars when they said there was no water in the hydrants. This is what they do. This is what he will do. This is what he will do. And you need to be ready for it. All he will do is brag about what a great job he did to respond to such a natural disaster crisis. And that's the problem. Well, I would love to see California hold this guy accountable, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't know. But everyone was saying all over social media, oh, the 2028 LA Smart City is a conspiracy theory. This is what discredits the right wing when you guys talk like this. Well, check this out. Now look. Smart LA 2028. Newsom announces Marshall Plan to rebuild a new Los Angeles. Oh, how convenient. Gavin Newsom is quoted by saying, "We already have a team reimagining Los Angeles 2.0. And there it is. And there it is with the destructive backdrop and his stage makeup on. This guy's come on. You cannot make this up. In the wake of the devastating wildfires that have ravaged Los Angeles County, Governor Gavin Newsom has unveiled an ambitious initiative dubbed the Reimagining LA 2.0 to reconstruct the city. They don't even try to hide this anymore. You know what I mean? Like, they literally don't even try to hide it anymore. It's just out in the open, in your face. This is why I tell you, they will kill you in order to implement an agenda. This plan, which he refers to as Reimagining LA 2.0, aims to rebuild the city with a focus on modernization and resilience, particularly in anticipation of the 2028 Olympics and the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Great reset, build back better, scorched earth policy. We'll step in and build it. Gavin Newsom decided to take his PR campaign to national television on Sunday, and the results were a major disaster with notable word salads, wild gestures, and more. NBC News correspondent Jacob Soboroff traveled to Altadena on a census-designated place in the San Gabriel Valley in California, which has been tormented by the Eaton fire, to meet with the disgraced governor. Throughout the interview, Newsom appeared defensive as he often clapped and made several other glaring gestures that caught the attention of viewers as he attempted to spin his way out of his disastrous leadership. During one sequence, he showed he had no clue why the reservoirs in the Pacific Palisades were left completely empty. Yet, he increased the fire prevention by a tenfold and doubled the firefighter army. Right. First he says, "You're a liar that there's no water in the reservoirs." Now he admits it and says, "Well, I don't know why there's no water in the reservoirs." Yeah, leadership, right? Leadership. Leadership. One of them, the Santa Ynez Reservoir, has a capacity of 117 million gallons and could have played a critical role in stopping the fires, as the Gateway pundit reported. Newsom also criticizes Trump's approach to the situation, calling for him to visit California and see the devastation firsthand. Newsom said, "I don't think that misinformation and disinformation advantages or aids any of us." Responding to Donald Trump's insults, he would spend another month. "I'm very familiar with them. Every elected official that he disagrees with is very familiar with them," Newsom said. He's done it in Utah. He's done it in Michigan, did it to Puerto Rico. Newsom said when asked about federal aid, he did it to California back before I was even governor in 2018. Until he found out folks in Orange County voted for him, and then he decided to give the money. Let me see, do I have a clip here? The Democrat governor also outlines plans for rebuilding and preparing for future events, including the 2026 FIFA World Cup and the 2028 Olympics.
Angeles will be host to the, over the course of the next several years, Los Angeles will be host to the World Cup, and then the Super Bowl, and then the Olympics. With this rebuilding effort needing to take place, is LA going to be ready for all of those global events?
My humble position, and it's not just being naively optimistic, that only reinforces the imperative of moving quickly, doing it in the spirit of collaboration and cooperation. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, to his credit, was helpful in getting the Olympics to the United States of America, to get it down here in LA. We thank him for that. This is an opportunity for him to shine, for this country to shine, for California and this community to shine. The opportunity with all of that and all that opportunity and that pride and spirit that comes from not just hosting those three iconic games and venues, but also the opportunity, I think, to rebuild at the same time. And that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team of looking at reimagining LA 2.0. And we're making sure everyone's included, not just folks on the coast.
Oh, wow, he sounds like me. He sounds like me warning you that, oh, there's a Los Angeles 2.0, smart cities. They're looking to rebuild the land in their own image. Wow, he sounds like me now.
At the same time, and that's why we're already organizing a Marshall Plan. We already have a team looking at reimagining LA 2.0, and we're making sure everyone's included, not just folks on the coast, people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan? Tell us about this Marshall Plan.
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to city leaders, we're already talking to civic leaders, we're already talking to business leaders.
It's crazy how this guy just laughs. Just laughs. And you're talking about, like, he's standing in absolute destruction. Look at that. And he just laughs. Just laughs. You know why he laughs? Because he's the elite and you're the dirty, stupid little peasant. That's why.
What is that Marshall Plan? Tell us about this Marshall Plan.
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to...
We're still fighting these fires. People are still dying. They're still dying. People are dying. Pets are dying. Okay. Crazy, dude. This guy really is the American Psycho. Honestly, and that's just a reference. This guy's the furthest thing from American.
Host people here that were ravaged by this disaster.
You just said you're organizing a Marshall Plan for the rebuilding of California. What is that Marshall Plan? Tell us about this Marshall Plan.
We're just starting to lay out. I mean, we're still fighting these fires, so we're already talking to city leaders, we're already talking to civic leaders, we're already talking to business leaders and nonprofits, we're talking to labor leaders. We're starting to organize how we can put together a collection of individuals on philanthropy for recovery, how we can organize the region, how we can make sure that we are seeking federal assistance for the Olympics more broadly, but also federal assistance for the recovery efforts, and how we can galvanize the community with folks that love this community to really develop a mindset so that at scale we're dealing with the scope of this tragedy and responding to it at scale with efficiency like the executive order I talked about, time value of delivering projects, addressing building codes, addressing permitting issues, and moving forward.
That's what I told you. See how he's trying to do damage control? He's trying to come off like this is just some natural disaster that came out of nowhere. I'm responding effectively and efficiently, quickly. No waiting, I'm cutting all the red tape. I'm making sure that we're gonna rebuild Los Angeles 2.0 in my own image. Nobody gets a say. Nobody in Los Angeles gets a say. We're gonna do this for you. We're dictating everything the way it's gonna look like. We're gonna dictate the way that it's built. We're gonna dictate Los Angeles 2.0. And if I'm telling you, if you object to this, you're an enemy of the state, right? You're an enemy of the state. If you object to this, you're an enemy of the state. See, but he's trying to do damage control. It's a PR control thing. He's trying to make himself appear like he is a caring governor. Have I been saying mayor? Governor. I'm a caring governor, and we are responding quickly. This is what leadership looks like in a time of crisis. Yet they're the ones that create it. They're the ones that create the situation. They are the ones that create the chaos, controlled demolition, and then they come in, and they are the ones that are your saviors. So I tell people not to fall for this, dude. It should have never happened. It should have and could have been prevented. And according to his logic, he tries to tell you, we didn't cut anything. We actually spent more and built the budget out for fire prevention. Okay, then why is this happening? See how it doesn't make sense? And the guy just laughs in your face because he knows he's going to get away with all this. He laughs in your face because he knows he is going to get away with all of it. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Claims have surfaced on social media alleging that the devastating California wildfires were intentionally started as part of a criminal land grab scheme to construct smart cities under the United Nations 2030 agenda. And we took a look at this a couple days ago, but here we are. He's admitting it. He's literally admitting LA 2.0. He's saying that they are reimagining LA themselves. Have you had a say in it as a taxpayer if you live in California or LA County? Have you had a say in it? Did you even know this? You see what I'm saying? Major land grabs. The Smart LA 2028 strategy outlined in a document published by the City of Los Angeles envisions a highly digital and connected city by 2028 under the United Nations 2030 agenda. From 5G infrastructure to AI-assisted public safety measures, Smart LA 2028 promises sweeping transformations, including ultra-efficient transportation, digital governance, on AI-driven decision-making systems. One of the plan's key components involves deploying thousands of IoT, Internet of Things, sensors, advanced surveillance systems, and data integration platforms. Now you know why Gavin Newsom is so close to Xi Jinping. Sounds very, very like the Chinese. The strategy aligns with preparations for the 2028 Olympics. Notice how Gavin literally mentioned that. We're preparing for the Olympics, for the World Cup, or we're reimagining LA. Where do you think he just says this stuff? You think Gavin Newsom just makes this up in his head? No, that guy is a puppet. He does as he is told. Okay? He's in the palm of Xi Jinping, the CCP, and these globalist WEF psychopaths. All right? The strategy aligns with preparations for the 2028 Olympics, envisioning a transformational digital Olympic experience. Visitors can expect high-speed internet, multilingual wayfinding, and automated transportation options. Components of a digital and connected Los Angeles, which, by the way, you need to understand. Just like your smartphone, just like social media, when it's centralized, the ones who created the app or the app store, or the ones that have centralized everything into one place, are the ones who control every aspect of it and your future, just like they do now. And so any type of housing tracts or city or community or The list goes on. Anything that is on a grid is dangerous. Just like China, just like the CCP. You have a bad social credit score, you get locked out of everything. You're not a good citizen, your social credit score is low. What happens to you in China? You get locked out of everything. You get locked out of your bank accounts, you get locked out of transportation, you get locked out of work, you get locked out of everything. Housing. You get locked out of it all. And I don't like the idea of this because there's never going to be a scenario where the federal government is going to play fair. Right? Here is some excerpts, I think, out of the document. Components of a digital and connected Los Angeles. Smart cities are much more than software you purchase or next-generation street lamps you install in the cityscape. A smart city is an integrated, intelligent urban ecosystem comprised of multiple components that must integrate together for the benefit of the public's customer journey. This is like Mark of the Beast type stuff, where everything is in one centralized location. Buy, sell, trade, transportation, work, everything is centralized. Well, that would make it easier. I mean, just look what they did in 2020 and 2021. Right? You don't get the death jab, you don't take the vaccine, you can't work. You're out. You don't take the vaccine, you can't get on a plane. You're out. Transportation. You don't take the vaccine, you can't work here. You're out. Work. Gone. Right? They've already incinerated over act thing. California is capable, but it's withheld from you. And all of your money goes to illegal aliens, the homeless, homosexuals, and blacks. You know what I mean? All these jobs that they have no ability of doing. But imagine, like I said, imagine everything on that centralized grid. Everything. A one app. That's why when I hear Elon Musk talk about like the Everything app, X, the Everything app, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like that. I don't. It's risky. He may have good intentions, but somewhere down the line, someone's going to come along and weaponize it against the people. I'm a fan of decentralization. That means spreading everything out so someone can't come in and control us and grab us by the balls because everything's in one place. And so imagine you live in a world where everything is technologically advanced. From your brain chip, Neuralink, your bank account, all of your information from insurance, health insurance,
Damn, dog,
auto
one
insurance,
of your videos has 11 views.
head insurance, everything stored in one cloud that can be accessed in one place only. All of your data, everything about you in one place. Yes, your photos, your phone contacts, everything in one place. Your passwords, which to an extent is already happening on your smartphone. If you really think about it. If all of your apps are connected to your phone. They got toasters with Wi-Fi. They got refrigerators, microwaves with Wi-Fi. They got door locks with Wi-Fi. Everything with Wi-Fi. Everything with an internet connection. All in one place. your solar panel. That's why I'm not a fan of like government programs. I'm not a fan at all, because if the government pays for it, the government owns it. You know, when these people come to your house, they're like, hey, you want free solar panels? I remember I had this kid come up to my house once. Total retard. He's like, have you ever thought about getting like solar panels? And I wanted to troll him. I wanted to see if he was smart. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool, you know, as a backup. He's like, oh, did you know, like, you know, you can get them for free? I was like, oh, really? How can I get them for free? I know what he's going to say. Oh, well, you know, the state of the state has, like a program, and he gives me his little pamphlet. And, you know, they'll just put it on your roof. And you don't have to worry about the payment. It's just there. You know, I was like, well, wait a second. Oh, do I own this thing? Obviously, I know the answer. Well, do I own this thing? He's like, well, I mean, I don't know. I was like, so I don't own it, so I can't control it, right? And I was like, if I don't own it, I can't control it, then that means they can control it anytime they want. Especially after what happened in 2020. I talk to people like this in public, like when stuff like this comes up. And the kid was just staring at me. He's like, oh, well, yeah, man. I mean, you don't have to get it. Or, yeah, I don't want it. And so everything's centralized in one place. And then if government harnesses it, big government, like 1984, right? Surveillance, visual, audio, your devices, facial recognition. All they do is hit one button, block, 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 block. It's like Twitter, like X, still to this day. We have no idea. We've only seen screenshots of what the other side of your account looks like when it comes to how they censor you. And you do have a score on your Twitter account. You do have a social credit score. Remember when the Twitter files were released? And do you remember one of the things that were revealed were that people have the do not amplify box on their account that could be checked from whoever's, you know, viewing your account from the other side? Remember that? Same thing. But just imagine that with everything about your life. Everything. There's someone on the other side that is in control, that is the one in power. This happens in China. Has a bunch of options. Your account is laid out on their screen. Your work, your job, your toaster, your refrigerator, your air conditioner, your AC, your car. You want your car on the grid as well? That's why California wants to move to just full EVs. I forgot what year it was. Was it 2028 or 2030, right? They want to do away with gasoline cars, diesel. They want only EVs, and those are on a grid. They're easier to electronically shut down with a push of a button. With a single push of a button. Someone sitting behind a giant screen, probably some fat, woke, truth-gapped, black Stacey Abrams character, you know, just sitting there like, oh, you ain't going to work today. They hit the button, you're done. You can't go to work. You show up to work. All right, imagine you live in the smart city. This is your smart city in 2028 in Los Angeles. You're not even aware. All right, they mess with you first. Your social credit score goes down because you listened to Drew Hernandez live last night. That's hate speech. So we're gonna punish you. Okay, here's your first punishment. You can't go to work for 1 day. They check the box without you even knowing. You get up, you get dressed, you get in your Tesla, your self-driving car like iRobot. And you're taking your nap. You're on your way. You're on the highway grid as well, which will have probably more technology to shut your car down whenever they want. You arrive to work. Your car drops you off. Your car goes and parks itself. You walk into the building, and before you get into the building, you got to check in with your iris scan, your biometrics. You got to scan. You got to look in. You got to scan in to punch in for work. You scan, you show them your eye, and it turns red. And you're like, what's the problem? And then there's another big, fat, woke Stacey Abrams, woke black girl. Now she's right there, And she's like, oh, girl, you can't go to work today because you was listening to Drew Hernandez last night. That's hate speech. So your credit score went down. You can't go to work. Not today, girl. You got to go and be good for one day. Go home. And if you do it again, it's going to be something worse. So you scan your iris. You can't go to work. They block you out of work. So you get back in your Tesla. You get back on the cyber road. Cyber car, cyber road. You get back on the cyber road. You go back home. You got nothing to do. You can't work. You're stuck inside. You're bored. You're feeling rebellious. So you put Drew Hernandez live on again. You put Drew Hernandez live on again. And then in the middle of watching my show, your internet gets throttled. And congestion. Like a DDoS attack. And now you can't use the internet. They just shut your internet down. And then you turn off the show. You're like, what the hell is going on? I mean, how do they even know I'm doing this? And then all of a sudden you get, now they notify you. Now you get a notification on your phone. Violation of hate. It's a big, fat, woke, black, tooth gap Stacey. The same, it's another Stacey Abrams, black person looking you in the face. Pops up on your phone like a hologram. Pops up and it's just looking at you, laughing at you. Like, remember Jurassic Park? Remember the fat guy? Remember the fat guy from Jurassic Park? Like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. It's a big fat Stacey Abrams. Pops out of your phone like a hologram. Like, ha ha, hey girl, you be watching that Drew Hernandez live again. Well, now you can't go to work. Now you can't use the internet. And you know what? We gonna shut everything in your house down. Okay? Beep, beep, bop, boop, beep. On the other side, just pushing all, hitting all the buttons. Shut down the toaster. Shut down the refrigerator. Shut down the AC. Shut down the electronics. Shut down your electronic water faucet. Shut down everything. Shut down everything. You are at the mercy of a fat, woke black woman. Hologram now, right? And the only thing left you have is your phone on SOS mode. That's it. You can't make calls. You can't get on the internet. You can't do anything other than contact your big, fat Stacey Abrams, woke, black, tooth-gapped retard. That's it. That's it. That's all you can do is contact them. That's it. And then you get the notification that says you have commit a violation of hate speech. You've commit a violation of thought crime. You have commit a violation. The list goes on, and they just shut everything. It's all on one grid. Everything's down. And all you can do is just sit in the dark, stare at the wall, and you're at their mercy. You can't eat. You can't go anywhere. You have no access to your own refrigerator. You can't, depending where you live, you can't change. The climate control's gone. It's done. Right, and all of the screens, because all of your screens are connected to Wi-Fi too. So everything on your screen is just this repeated message from this big, fat, woke, black Stacey Abrams, tooth-gapped woman, just repeating everything you've done, and why you're a bad person, and why you're a racist, why you're a homophobe, and why Drew Hernandez Live is misinformation. You know what I mean? Oh, what a nightmare!
I don't see
dude.
no records being broken.
What a nightmare! And you're done. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you can. They control the lights in your home. They control everything. You're locked out of your bank account. You can't call your family. You're locked out of your phone calls, text messages, everything. Cut off. That's what I think a smart city would turn into. Oh, we just got a super chat. I want to read this one because it's relevant. Ormagami1 for $1 says there was a microwave by the company AEG that bricked because there was a broken driver update. Why the F does a microwave need to be connected to the internet? Because of everything I just said. Because of everything I just said. So watch this. Watch now. Everything I just told you. Now let's go over a little bit of this Los Angeles 2.0 that Gavin Newsom is already publicly talking about. Let's see if it sounds a little familiar to what I'm describing. The strategy aligns with preparations for the 2028 Olympics, envisioning a transformational digital Olympic experience. Visitors can expect high-speed internet, multilingual wayfinding, and automatic transport options. Components of a digital and connected Los Angeles. Smart cities are much more than software you purchase or next-generation street lamps you install in the cityscape. A smart city is an integrated, intelligent urban ecosystem. Keyword, ecosystem. It's all in one centralized system. Comprised of multiple components that must integrate together for the benefit of the public's customer journey. Smart city infrastructure. Physical technology used to deliver smart city technologies to residents, businesses, and visitors. Specifically on technology and the rights of way used to deliver services in the cityscape, e.g. IoT, 5G, fiber, etc. Smart city data tools and practices. Smart city data tools and practices that enable effective cross-department government to resident, government to business, and machine-to-machine information sharing. They don't even try to hide this anymore, do they? Government to resident. Government to resident. Data tools and practices that enable effective cross-department government to resident. That's called invasion of privacy. Government to business. Wow, this doesn't sound fascist, does it? And machine-to-machine information sharing.
You're the one who threw the ball to the quarterback.
Smart city digital services and applications. Applications, websites, and other services used to digitally deliver city services to the public. It seems savvy, technologically advanced, doesn't it? Ooh, nice and shiny. Ooh,
because fucking Fabian outshined you, dog.
It's a technological prison planet. I don't like it. Smart city connectivity and digital inclusion. Addressing digital inclusion by integrating public and private offerings to help LA residents, LA businesses, and those with disabilities to get online and connected. Smart city governance. Coordination and investment of smart city efforts across city departments. Ted Ross, the Chief Information Officer for the City of Los Angeles, said in a statement, "We live in a world full of urban challenges, from racial injustice that impacts our minority populations to natural disasters that threaten safety and property to environmental changes that affect the very water we drink and the air we breathe." Wow. 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 Seems like we got a pretty convenient environmental, air quotes if you're listening to me on audio only, seems like we got a pretty convenient environmental disaster that proves this little theory true. How convenient for this inferno in California. I think it's funny how people call this, a conspiracy theory when all you gotta do is just sit here and read it. They don't try to hide it anymore. They're totally open about it because they try to present it as like something new. It's a status update. It's an update for humanity. To address these challenges, cities seek tools that can positively transform the urban environment. The most promising of these tools is technology. While not a silver bullet, technology provides solutions previously unavailable to generations before us. It is technology that enables transparency in our policing and gives a powerful voice to our diverse communities. It is technology that prepares us for incoming natural disasters.
Damn.
Wow. You see how they do this? Wow. See, if we had greater technology in a smart city, maybe we could have prevented these wildfires. No,
Yeah.
those are just the catalysts to bring you into this psyop, into believing that, wow, see, we need these technological advancements and LA 2.0 so we could prevent disasters into the future. What that means is, see, it's always fear. They're always gonna try to get you afraid of what's to come. That's why you need to give us more power. That's why we need to centralize everything. That's what they do.
They what? They kicked you out? Oh,
It is
okay.
technology that innovates alternative energy sources to reduce pollution and limit our carbon footprint. It is technology that allows people with disabilities to fully participate in civic life. You know what's interesting? I saw a tweet from, I think it was Vince Dow. Some of you may be familiar with Vince Dow. And he seemed pretty pissed off the other day. I don't blame him. And it was in direct correlation to what we're going over right now. And this is what he said. He tweets like crazy. I think it was yesterday, I believe. Was it yesterday? Yes. Check this out. Some people tweet like crazy. I'm like, no, dude. Sure. I don't think I'm going to find this. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Hold on. He put up a tweet about his parents. And, not good. I don't know if he deleted it. Give me 1 second. I'll come back to this. Here it is. I found it.
In the NFL, don't they have like mics or whatever?
My parents are replacing their AC unit in California right now. It's going to cost $28,000. That's insane. $28,000. That's like a down payment for a house in Arizona or Texas. You know, somewhere that hasn't lost its mind. Why? Because California regulations mandate all ACs be environmentally friendly, aka
what are
more
the name
expensive
of some of the plays that you
and
remember?
less reliable. He said CA has no chance of rebuilding if this red tape remains. That is insane. $28,000.
Oh shit, you still have it? That's
to replace
pretty
your
cool.
AC unit. Well, because now they have the so-called environmentally friendly AC units that cost
like,
more and
you
are
have
not
to
as
like
efficient
memorize all of
and
them.
require more maintenance. Therefore, you're paying more money too on top of the installation. That's insane, dude. That is insane. So let's go back to this. It is technology that enables transparency in our policing and gives a powerful voice to our diverse communities. It is technology that prepares
Okay,
us
your
for
voice is way,
incoming
way
natural
better now.
disasters.
I don't know what you just did.
It is technology that innovates alternative energy sources to reduce pollution and limit our carbon footprint. It is technology that allows people with disabilities to fully participate in civic life.
Yeah.
So what happens is if you can't afford that $28,000 environmentally friendly AC unit, we'll provide it for you.
Yeah.
And it's got Wi-Fi. Cool, huh? You can control it with your phone. Somewhere down the line, you get out of line, they shut it down. That's how they move
They don't
in.
look.
That's how they move in and grab you by the balls.
Yeah.
Technology enables the city of Los Angeles to effectively and ethically improve the quality of life for our residents, businesses, and visitors. In other words, when done right, technology makes us smarter. This is why the city of Los Angeles strives to be a smart city. Quote, smart city. I think we got a video of this. Right? Let's take a look at this. Let's see. Guarantee you this guy talks gay. Guarantee you.
Hi, my name is Ted Ross, Chief
Yeah, dude,
Information
after I went to
Officer
those,
Called
I
it.
don't even know.
Called
Was it
it.
like
the
tryouts
city
of
of Los
like,
Angeles.
what was it like?
As you know, we live in a world full
Was it
of
in the
urban
summer?
challenges. From traffic congestion that takes our time and pollutes our
Like
environment,
the time I
to natural
went
disasters
to like a
that
couple
threaten the
of like
safety
the
of our
football
communities.
practices, like
To
where I
address
actually
these
dropped gear and
challenges,
shit.
Los Angeles looks
Yeah,
to smart
I was
city
just like,
technology
there's no way
that
I'm
can
doing this.
positively transform our urban environment. While not a silver
I
bullet,
think I fucked up my
technology
mouth part
provides
too because
solutions
I think
that
I might
were
have boiled
previously
it
unavailable
too
to the
long.
generations who lived before us. It is
Yeah,
technology
like
that
when I
enables
set, I don't
transparency
know,
in
I
our
didn't
policing
like set
and gives a
properly
powerful voice to
my,
our diverse
my
community.
teeth. I don't know
It's
if my teeth
technology
are fucking
that
retarded,
innovates
but
alternative energy sources to reduce pollution and limit our carbon footprint. And it is technology that provides ultra-high speed internet connectivity for LA residents and businesses to
Fucking-
do amazing things.
yeah.
Technology enables the city
My
of LA
biggest issue
to
was
efficiently and
running
ethically
forward while
improve
looking
the
back.
quality of life for our residents, businesses, and
So I can
visitors.
try to like see where
In
the
other
ball's
words,
going.
when done right,
For some reason, when I
technology
do
makes
that,
us
like my
smarter.
legs just
That's why the city
All
of
the
Los
gay people in
Angeles
LA.
strives to
properly.
be a smart city.
because I feel
And
like
there's
I'm
never been
running
a
to
more
a wall,
important
even
time
though it's
for
an
Los
open
Angeles
field.
to be smart than now, as we prepare to host the world in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Paralympics. Technology has transformed.
By the way, this video was posted 4 years ago. And here we are. Gavin Newsom, right on schedule. Right on schedule. Right on schedule. Mass inferno. Gavin's talking about LA 2.0. Wow. Right on schedule. Right on schedule.
All the gay people in LA.
Formed
As long as
almost
I
every
could
facet of our
fucking
lives. According to the
miss
Pew
classes.
Research Group, 81% of Americans connect with each other through handheld smartphones, and 71% are active on social media. Our nation
it-
has fundamentally
Gatorade that
become
you guys drank?
digital, connected, and online. Likewise, at the city of
They
Los
didn't get you
Angeles,
Gatorade.
technology is fundamental to how we
They got you the
function
Gatorade bottles,
in managing
but
traffic, planning our communities, engaging our constituencies, and protecting our residents. Through the coordination of
Damn.
both existing
Look at the
and
note.
coordinate in
That was not a state system reservoir, which the president-elect was referring to as it relates to the Delta and somehow connecting the Delta smelt to this fire, which is inexcusable because it's inaccurate, also incomprehensible to anyone that understands water policy in the
Right, right. Yeah, Trump doesn't know what he's talking about, but you do. You're the expert, right, Gavin? That's why your state is burning? You're the expert. Yeah, you're the expert while the state burns. Guy's just full of it. He's a liar, dude. He's a liar. Nero Newsom. They've been calling him Nero Newsom lately. Nero Newsom. Guy acts like he's on meth or something. All fidgety.
just want to know those answers, and I just don't want to
this that these independent investigations are called for that? Are you passing it on to other people?
Could it be when we're doing an independent investigation and we just want the adjudication to say it's not great without answering questions you and everybody wants to answer. And I think there's a propensity to wait to answer the questions and people want immediacy. They want responses.
Ultimately, here, there's the buck.
No, people want prevention, dude. It should have been prevented. This guy's super effeminate, dude. Look at that. Super gay. This guy's super gay. Look at that. Look at that.
Ultimately, here, there's the buck stop with you.
Yeah, it's funny how, like, if anyone comes out and criticizes Gavin Newsom and the incompetency of the state and how this was clearly preventable, well, you're just creating division. You're taking political shots. No, those conversations have to happen because, but do you see what these people do? It doesn't matter what your politics are. If you call them out in a time of disaster, you're creating further division. We should be coming together to fix the problem. Yeah, fix the problem that they created. Right. Fix the problem that they created. It's always your fault. It's always your fault. It's always everybody else's fault but Gavin Newsom. Gay guy that bobs around like a little girl. I think I'm lying, huh? Look at this dude. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at a little teenage girl. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's weird, dude. Really weird. Weird behavior. That's audio off. Let's go audio on.
Days, not just weeks. We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor down in Hawaii. You've had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks. We're dealing with.
It's really weird. I mean, it's really weird. It's like, you guys are obviously homos, dude. Same with Obama. Same with Obama. His gay little bobbing. His gay little bobbing dance. Which has been getting memed all over the internet. This guy's gay, dude.
Yeah. Um, yes, but usually I shit towards like the end of the day, so isn't it like negative fucking like 12 right now? Oh, uh, I'll try to look up some stuff. What are you talking about? Reform Street. When did I send this? Or when did I show you this? I literally don't remember it.
Any of you people in the comment section that might say whatever can judge me. I have been my most harsh critic. There's nothing that anybody can say that I haven't said to myself. There's nothing that anybody could say that I haven't
Yeah,
thought
I
even.
don't know what the
When it
video
comes
is.
to just the most brutal things, in reality, we are
What?
our own worst enemy sometimes and our own
Oh,
worst judge.
all right. Shit. So, oh, she just like spits it out. Um, oh, like she's not gonna give me a blowjob. Guess I'll just, guess I'll just fucking bust on her tits or some shit. I don't know. Oh, like I'd have gripes about it, but I don't know if it would be a deal breaker. Nah, I'm going. I'm going. I'm leaving. Dude, it's like that's nah, man. That's not acceptable to me. It's not. Ugh.
Judger, and this is a video I really feel like I need to do, because a lot of people who have been in this industry or who have been trafficked, which I was trafficked when I was just about to turn 19. So a lot of people want to talk about the trauma side of it, and I totally respect that, but I want to talk about what I learned from men. I learned a lot, and actually, I learned.
Wait, is it audio?
A lot.
Play
and
it.
not all bad. I just want to make that clear. My perspective is very different than I think some other people's. I am not saying that.
Oh, yeah. The, I don't know. I just, it came up in my
I want to
recommended
make this
one day, and
clear real quick that
I figured I
almost every single one of
done that
those
shit.
men had no clue that I was being trafficked, that there was a pimp or somebody helping to, like, there was somebody else
I don't
behind
give a shit about it
the
anymore.
scene. They had no clue
It is
that
what it is.
some of the things that were being posted, it was actually a guy putting all that stuff on there. They had no clue. So I just want to make that clear.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. Ooh. Wait, she was the one who resigned, right? So if you just quit your job, you could run for a higher position.
We're getting them help right now, as you all know. People impacted by these fires are going to receive one-time payment of $770, one-time payment, so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby food, prescription. So far, nearly
$770.
survivors.
That's gonna be something.
I mean, if you voted for this in California, if you voted for Joe Biden and you vote for Kamala Harris, you vote for Gavin Newsom, you deserve this. I'm just gonna be straight up with you.
One-time payment, so they can quickly purchase things like water, baby food, prescription. So far, nearly 6,000 survivors have registered to do just that.
$770 in California. That's what you get from Joe Biden, dude. That's what you get from Joe Biden. $770 for Palisades residents. Oh my gosh, dude. You just cannot make it. Oh, Joe Biden, Gavin Newsom. Full reimbursements by Joe Biden. Oh, you're gonna get one-time payment of $770 so you can buy water and formula and sex. $770. That's all you get in the middle of losing everything. Brought to you by Joe Biden. 7 days, chat. 7 days. Now we're 8 days out. No, it was 6 days out. Now we're 6 days out. And if the press asks old Joey for questions, they get screamed at by the staffers. Now the adults are back in charge. Huh?
Did you watch the second Avatar movie? Was it bad? Was it better than the first one? Nice. Good. Holy shit. Isn't she like fucking like 9 feet tall or some shit? Damn. You make fries yourself, right? Yeah. So basically like a potato chip? Oh damn. What kind of potatoes do you use? Apparently at McDonald's they only use the russet potato or whatever. Can you imagine like I don't know. I feel like this would be a major thing, but like if McDonald's just went out of business, I feel like that would be the beginning of the end of America. Whopper dog. Yeah, they are. What's your favorite burger at McDonald's? Just the Big Mac? Mm. Have you ever had the hat trick cheeseburger? Yeah, yeah, basically. Nice. Yeah, chalk it. Oh, she's in the UK, huh? Oh, their country's basically collapsed, so. You've had the filet-o-fish, right, from McDonald's? Yeah, I think it's like a new favorite of mine. I really like the what is it called, the tartar sauce? No, you don't like it? They don't fucking, at least on Uber Eats, they don't give an option to get like another second, like a second patty or whatever, second fish patty or whatever. Fucking annoying. Just looking at it. It's like they let you add another patty for like a regular burger, but they don't have that option for the fucking fish fillet, man. Like, and one thing I like about the fillet is the burger is way more clean. Like, it doesn't fucking completely fall apart when you take a bite. Shit's fucking annoying, man. It's like all the toppings you want, they just get pushed out when you fucking take a bite. It's the most annoying shit ever. Man, I don't like their nuggets anymore. I don't know. I remember the nuggets being like way more crispy than they are. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've only looked at the cutscenes. Is it a Ubisoft game? Are they Chinese? Yeah. Blonde hair, blue eyes. This is all through eBay. I don't know how. I think I've only used eBay like a handful of times. Like, it's been so long. I remember using eBay to get the fucking Wi-Fi adapter for the fucking Xbox 360. I think that was the last time I used it. I'll laugh if, like, right when they get the fire under control, fucking Yellowstone volcano explodes. Where's Yellowstone Park? Wyoming? Yeah. And they said if that thing explodes, no, I'm just thinking of random shit. Just like, how can this get any worse? I wonder how much money they stole. People in California. People running the place. I wonder how much money they stole. Yeah, that's the prostitutes, yeah. Of course, yeah, it's Vegas, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, definitely a good percentage of them, yeah. God fucking damn it, dude. Like HP made a car? What the fuck? It's a fucking printer company, but so what is this? What car is this? BMW. How do you tell that from looking at it? Or does it say the BMW? Oh yeah. Let's see. So that's good. Retarded good or retarded bad? Okay. Sounds pretty nice. Fucking love this song. This song. I like it. And the one that you have on in the background. still gonna get the surgery or whatever for your back? I wonder what it's like to be alive. What do you think would happen if all the women on the earth disappeared? If all the women disappeared? You don't think we would go insane? Probably seeing something you can't have. Yeah. Are you gonna build like a gym membership or not? Oh yeah, you get like the free pass, right? Is it the one by the steppers? Been in there once. I've been in there like once with Arvind. fixed or whatever. How do you know when you need to get your oil changed? Is it just like every, you know? Yeah. Shit, man. God damn. Ouch. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, what if you were in that plane and she was twerking right in front of your face? Damn, dude. $20 million, my friend. barely. Fucking hell, dude. Was has the temptation come back though? Yeah. Do you think, like, once you reach a certain age, you'll be like, you know what? Like, if nothing happens, would you be like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna partake again. Yeah. What age do you think that would be? So 14 years. Let's see. 3 hours. It only feels like an hour. I don't know. I guess you're very concentrated. Fucking damn it, dude. Isn't the basement supposed to be the coolest area in the house? Do you sometimes just like scroll the ads? Yeah. think that's risky. What if you found one that was real, and it was like only like $20 for an hour? Huh? No, let's say you rent it and it's all legit. Only $20. So it goes beyond just money for you. dude. You see that, dog? Yep. Fucking hell, man. It's unhealthy, yeah. Fucking hell. You see that one? Yep. Welcome to my life. Dude, I look at this shit every day. No joke. Every day. So, like, the idea that I can't do what you do, right? Like, if I look at it, there's no way. There's no way that nothing is not gonna happen. So, for me, it would have to be completely cold turkey, not look at this ever again, which I think is impossible. There's so many. Oh, when it's like the only thing that makes you feel alive. I mean, happen. Fuck. Yeah, I guess probably. I don't know. I feel like if that were to happen, I would have a completely different life, like leading up to it. Like I wouldn't, like I would probably have a girlfriend, right? Uh, yeah. Or are you gonna upload? Or are you gonna upload? Damn it. My computer. I don't think she is. You know, I said I thought I could avoid doing this by just continuing to watch porn and jerking off, but that clearly didn't work. I think it just made me more fucking crazy about it. Yeah. Oh yeah, are you gonna like upgrade your PC or what are you gonna get?
I get approached by one guy immediately.
Overwhelmingly men. It is overwhelming.
Bro, what the fuck, dude? Oh my God, man. Probably not. Huh? 400. Yeah.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and
Usually
only, some of the
not.
best analysis in the game. Give it up for the world champ himself, Christopher Duarte
I
Parasite.
think it's more
We got
common
the
for
multi-champion,
agencies.
the world champion, the human turret, one of the best ARs to ever do it. Give it up for Sam LaRue, Octane. And of course, we got the executive producer of The Flank. Please give it up for the one and only Benjay Nassim. Gentlemen, what's going on, man? No Pat today, no Slayer. He's still working. Matches ended super
And
quickly today.
it's like
We only have 3
they're
matches every
available
day
right
today this
now,
week. And I'll be honest with you, the matches today were...
Every day
right?
today
It's
this
like you
week.
don't even have to wait.
Yeah, I
You
don't
could
even know
just
what the fuck that
literally,
means. Every day, this weekend,
yeah, dude,
Friday,
it's
Saturday, and
like
Sunday, there's only 3...
24/7, right? If the ad is there and it's relatively new. No, but you can see like when the ad was posted, right? So one of them is like 20 minutes ago. Another is an hour ago.
First one we've got is Lewis Hamilton.
Goat.
Max Verstappen.
Skill.
Like
George
dude,
Russell.
like
Style.
fucking
Charles Leclerc.
Talent.
Lando Norris.
holy fuck.
Fun.
Fernando Alonso.
Hunger.
Michael Schumacher.
Hero.
Ayrton Senna.
Legend.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
Jenson Button.
500 an hour for this chick.
Yuma.
Kimi
Get the
Raikkonen.
fuck out of here.
Squash.
And the last one
Or
is...
badminton, sorry. Yeah.
And the last one is Sebastian Vettel.
Me.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm just like, I just browse. I'm scrolling and just, I click on the ones that I think are nice. Did I ever tell you, one time when I went to see one of these chicks, the police showed up, like inside the in-call location, and like they took my name down and everything. Yeah. S- So, you remember when I told you, I saw that chick at a house? Like you asked like where was the in-call? Yeah, like it was a house, right? It was in like Thornhill, so it was like a really nice neighborhood. Um, yeah, like when I went there, um, it's like it sounds nice because I say it's a house, but like he the dude was just renting out the basement for the chicks to like do their business, and the basement was like pretty run down, and like it's kind of weird. Like you literally walk up the driveway and enter. You gotta like knock on the side of the house, and then you go down into the basement past the garage. When I got there, um, they wouldn't fucking answer the door. So I just like walked around the neighborhood until like I got like a reply. I came back, still the same deal, but uh yeah, anyway, like I managed to get inside the garage. Um and then like there's like a stairwell and there's like another door um that's locked. And dude, I'm telling you, like I heard um this dude, like the dude who like fucking I don't know, I guess he's like the dude who's renting the place out. And some chick, like they were like fighting, like they were yelling and shit. So I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna leave. So I left. I walked down the road. Um, just in case, like they message back and say, okay, no, everything's fine. You come back. They did, right? And then yeah, like when I went there, um, the chick I wanted to see was there, and she greeted me. But then this dude, there was another chick in there. This dude, he like fucking no, like they were both downstairs, right? So it was like two chicks and then the dude, right? And then I was basically on the outside door, waiting to be let in, right? And oh fuck, I shouldn't say this on stream.